Today we are with Lois Guthrie, Technical Director of the International Integrated Reporting Council. Thank you, Lois, to be here with us, presenting the new draft of the consultation framework of the IIRC. What kind of responses may companies find in the consultation draft?
The consultation draft sets out a process to be followed by organisations that leads to a communication of how they create value over time based on their strategy, their governance, their performance and their business model. Inside the framework, we find requirements and three other types of things. There are some fundamental concepts which underpin the thinking behind integrated reporting, and those fundamental concepts are value creation, the business model and the capitals. Those fundamental concepts are supplemented by guiding principles, and they are strategic focus and future orientation, connectivity of information, stakeholder responsiveness, materiality and conciseness, and consistency and comparability. Then there's a third type of thing, and they are described as content elements. And the content elements that we ask companies to report on are expressed in the form of questions. So there is a question, for example, which asks a company to describe its organisational overview and the external environment in which it operates.
What about the participation process? How can the companies or the audience of these kind of reports participate in this interesting process?
There are a number of ways in which they can participate. First of all, we're encouraging all companies and investors and other stakeholders interested in integrated reporting to respond to our consultation draft. The process for consultation ends on the 15th of July, and we invite companies and others to give their views on the integrated reporting framework. It sets out very high-level principles-based requirements. It does not set out any implementation guidance because we want integrated reporting to be market-driven. And in order for us to understand what the market wants, how the market wants integrated reporting to develop based on the high-level requirements that we've set, then we need people to respond. So that's one way that they can participate. We also have two pilot programs, one for companies and one for investors, and these are forums in which companies and investors can test and experiment and develop their integrated reporting practices. So we also encourage participation in those fora.
There are many companies starting to do integrated reporting, but what kind of advice would you give to them?
Yes, good question, and I think I would start with the people in the organisation. Integrated reporting covers quite a wide range of subject matter, business model, strategy, performance, governance, the use of different types of capital. There are going to be lots of people in an organisation that will be involved in the integrated reporting process and in preparing an integrated report. So I would suggest that perhaps a starting point is to work out which people need to be involved in integrated reporting in your organisation. Some people have found it's helpful to set up an integrated reporting committee within their organisation so that there's a kind of a formal place where people involved can meet, and actually even to have an integrated reporting strategy so that responsibilities can be agreed and deadlines can be agreed. So I'd always start with the people, including getting buy-in from senior management about the embarking on integrated reporting. Then of course study the framework, that's the other thing, so you actually know what you're dealing with. You'll see on the integrated reporting website that we have some resources that might be useful. For example, there's an examples database where you can look at the ways in which companies are starting to report on certain aspects of integrated reporting, so that our resources page might be helpful as well. And then of course finally leverage the existing experience you have within the organisations. Many companies are already reporting on non-financial data, and it's an opportunity to leverage that experience and knowledge to help with the preparation of your integrated report.
Which should we expect to be the next step of the IIRC during the next months?
For us, I think a lot of hard work. We're hoping to receive many responses to our consultation draft and encourage everybody to participate if this is to be a market-driven initiative. So at the IIRC Secretariat, we will be analysing the responses that we receive. We are aiming to produce the first proper version of the integrated reporting framework in December. Alongside that, we will publish a report which sets out how we respond to the letters that we get, the forms that are filled in to give us responses to the consultation draft, so that readers will know how their response has been dealt with.
Thank you, Lois. You're very kind. Thank you.
Thank you.